When I think of some of the peace activists that I have, you know, thought about and been inspired by as far as the peace campaign is concerned, I cannot help but mention Brian Ha. Um, as far as peace activists are concerned, when you think of the peace activists in the past, Martin Luther King being one of the major ones, Gandhi, the Dalai Lama, though the Dalai Lama is in our present time, and we think about peace activists as far as, the current era, there's not necessarily a face to it. And I was searching for that. When I first got into peace activists, I was searching for the modern era, like as far as people thinking peace is something from the past, the 1970s, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, like it's something that's archaic and lost its value, right? And I came across Brian Ha. This gentleman camped out promoting peace in front of Parliament Square in London, England for 11 years. He eventually died out there, right? He eventually came down with lung cancer and died. But the mental prowess and mental fortitude of this man is immense, and it inspired me to go about promoting peace. Um, he would always talk about subtle things, small things, and how they impact the world so greatly. The idea of us being one family. He would talk about the Iraq War and all the injustices that were going on, the military sanctions that were going on during that time, Bush and Blair that were setting on the country. And he would explain about how the children were suffering because of these sanctions and the bombings that were going on as well. And he would speak of it as if the kids that were dying, going through so much pain there, were his own kids. And this is the mentality that we have to have in order to promote peace and walk in the light of peace. The fact that we are all human, we have to own and understand this concept, the human concept, right? That we, you and I, are the same because we are human. Regardless of religious differences, regardless of social differences, we are one because we are all human. And Brian Hall really understood this concept, and he promoted it constantly, every day, for 11 years. He believed in it so much, he left his family behind. He had a family, he had, I believe it's 4 or 5 kids, left them in order to camp out in front of Parliament Square for 11 years. And so when I think, you know, maybe the peace campaign, maybe I think, it's a hard day, and maybe I think, like, why am I doing this? Or, maybe it's not catching on. I think of the resilience of Brian Ha, and it helps me to move on and to keep on pushing to purport and promote peace.